大家好，欢迎来到 HSK Made Easy。我叫木纳奇，我的中文名字是小金。Hello everyone, welcome to HSK Made Easy. My name is Munachi. My Chinese name is Xiaodin. Today we'll be looking at HSK Standard Textbook 3, Chapter 9. The topic for today is 大的汉语说的跟中国人一样好。She speaks like a native. She speaks Chinese like a native. Alright, 看图片，根据指示词说说图片中的情况是不是一样。Look at the pictures and talk about if the things given are the same in each picture. Okay, with relation to the words here, determine if the items in the picture are the same. Now, with relation to ifo, that's clothes. The clothes are the same. So here we say iyan. The answer is iyan. You say sure 图片中的情况是不是一样 ？Say if they are the same or not. So here they are the same. So it's iyan. Here颜色, you can see that the colors are not the same. So 不一样, not the same. 不一样. Picture 3, 房子, you can see that they are the same. So the answer is 一样. Okay, picture 4, 天气. You can see that the weather, here the weather is kind of cloudy, kind of a stormy weather. Here the weather is sunny and clear. So you can see that the two weathers are not the same. So the answer is 不一样. Picture 5, you have beige, 一样, because the cups are the same. 一样. Picture 6, pan, show. You can see that with relation to either the weight, the size of these people are not the same. This person is slim and while this person is fat. So be young. Note 1. Yue A, Yue B. The structure Yue A, Yue B. Okay, let's look at this structure. The structure Yue A, Yue B. The more A, the more B. Means B changes with A. So as A is changing, B is also changing. As B is changing, A is also changing. So that's the structure. Let's look at some examples. 雨越下越大. The more the rain falls, the heavier it gets. So as the rain falls, it's getting heavier. 你的中文越说越好. Your Chinese is getting better as you speak. Like the more you speak your Chinese, the more better it gets. Like your Chinese is getting better as you speak. 越往南天气越热. The more you go south, like the more you go south to the southern part, the more you go south, the more the weather gets hot, or the hotter the weather gets. So as you go south, the weather gets hotter. 山越高路越难读. 山越高路越难读. the the higher the mountain is, the harder it gets to walk on it. So the higher the mountain is, the harder and more difficult it is to climb or to walk on it. Okay, let's look at this other structure. Um, Comparative sentences. A gen B ìyá plus adjective. A gen B ìyá means A and B are the same after comparison. The structure can take an adjective to indicate the aspect being compared. For example, ìyá and da means the same in size. So this is the adjective, the da adjective. So it's telling you that they're comparing the size of two objects. In the negative form, bo is added before ìyá. Okay, let's look at some examples. Jo benshu gen na benshu ìyá. This book is the same as the other book. Two of them are the same. Alright, art gen baba. Art gen baba ìyá nga. The son is of the same height, with the dad. Both the son and the dad are the same height. So their heights are the same. The son and the dad, their heights are the same. Ìyá and gal. So this is the adjective. So they are comparing here, they're comparing the height. Jo lian sure da yen so gen na lian sure bu yang. Jo lian sure da yen so gen na lian sure bu yang. This car, the color of this car and the color of the other car are not the same. So here they're comparing the color. So the color of this car is not the same as the color of the other car. And please note that here, this number one, what they considered here is they compared the similarity. They said Jo benshu gen na benshu ìyá. So they are comparing the similarity between the both books. So they are the same. Okay, let's look at the last one. Ta da han yu sure da gen jungworen ìyá ha. Her Chinese is as good as a native. Her Chinese is as good as a native Chinese. Like the way she speaks Chinese, she speaks in a way that people will think that she's a Chinese person. Like you may not be able to differentiate if she's a white foreign, like someone who is not a Chinese. She speaks, her tone, everything is like a Chinese. So she speaks like a Chinese. Her Chinese is very, very good. Okay, that's where we'll be stopping for today for this section. So I will see you guys on the other section. That's the B part, where we'll be considering the test for this chapter. See you guys on the other side. Bye then.